I just laid, baby. Yes. Nothing said shh. Ah. Okay, let's get into this video. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Silverline's Beauty Playbook. So today's video is going to be an extra special video. I decided to do what is called a pregnancy tag video. I'm really excited about this because I felt like it was the best way that I could connect with people that didn't know or do know now that I'm pregnant. So for anybody who doesn't know by now, I am Pregos. Let me see if I can show you guys a little sneak peek. Yes. So these questions, I just typed in pregnancy tag. I have not seen anybody else's pregnancy tag video. And I got like about 20 questions, and we're going to go into these questions, and then I'm going to add some additional questions at the back end, and they won't be verbatim from the people that have asked about it, but they'll be close to what it is they were asking, or what I think they were asking, because people these days not forward about what it is that they're really asking about. First question here is, how many months pregnant are you? I'm about 7 months pregnant. How did your family react to the news? Everybody generally was really, really happy. Everybody kind of got it in different waves. There were a certain group that followed me from the beginning in terms of family and friends, where they followed me from the thought of it, the do of it, and all of that. But for the most part, everybody was pretty excited. My mom is the only one that's been she's been really skeptical about my abilities to be a mom, I guess, because I am a single mother by choice, and she wasn't a single mother by choice. And I think that she's living her fears. She's trying to live her fears through me, and um, I don't know. I just feel like she's excited, but I think she's allowing her fears to take over her excitement sometimes. Do you know the sex of the baby? Yes, I do. Mama's having a bouncing baby boy. I'm about to have a man in my life, y'all. People ask, is that what you wanted? At first, I wanted a girl because I wanted to hair journey the hell out of her hair. I was just thinking about outfit ideas because I'm a girl. I know girl stuff. Everybody was like, girls, they can be a little, difficult or whatever. So then I was like, I want a boy then. And then I thought to myself, I was like, I don't know anything about boys. It just got confusing. So at the end of the day, the cliche answer is I just wanted a healthy baby, all right? And my prayer to God was, please send me a baby, whatever sex, that you believe that I can handle. And he sent me a boy. So apparently I can handle this. Do you want more children? Not through this body, I don't. In a perfect world, I would want 2 kids. I've always said that with any partner that I've been with, I would want my partner to have one, and I would want to have one, so we would have 2 together. But out of my own body, I'm going to say no for now. A lot of people think that I'm going to change my mind a couple years from now. I don't know. And it's not like having another baby is a bad idea. It's just, as a single mom, you have to be careful what you're asking for because babies are expensive and they're a lot. So I don't want to bring kids into the world that I'm not sure about how I'm going to take care of them. What's been your biggest cravings? I don't think that I've had anything that I've noticed. I'll have random cravings, like just something I haven't eaten in a while. But in terms of like something that I was eating all the time, there really hasn't been. I have craved sugar or sweets more than usual. Like I'm into like desserts. I like a cake or cheesecake or ice cream. But nothing excessive, nothing like I just have to have it. In the beginning, ginger ale was one thing that I was drinking, really ice cold ginger ale, because it helped with the nausea. But that really wasn't a craving. That was just me getting through the nausea. So no, I haven't had big cravings. I do like the idea of having home cooked meals. Like it has to be something hot. I don't want like fast food sandwiches. I don't care for that. I just want a hot plate, a hot meal. What's the best part of being pregnant? Huh. Uh, um, in this moment, I would say the best part is sometimes the communication that I have with my baby, him moving around, but he wakes me up with that sometimes at night. Pregnancy's a lot. I couldn't tell you what the best part is because there's a good and a bad, and the bad outweighs the good. If I had the opportunity or the money to have my baby through somebody else's body, a surrogate, I would, because it's a lot on the body. What is the worst part of being pregnant? The symptoms, being uncomfortable. Like, there's always something, the first trimester I was dealing with nausea, never threw up though, stuffy nose 247. Second trimester, swollen feet, tiredness, fatigue, everything. Pregnancy is a big ball of discomfort, heartburn, constipation, tiredness, hungry, always having to plan your food. It's a lot. So the worst part is being pregnant. Do you have names picked out? Yes, I do. I wanted my baby's name to be something unique, something different, and something that has meaning. And I think by like my third month, the name came to me. It's beautiful. It has so much meaning, and it's not Silverline. Okay, so I don't want my baby to be bullied because his name is Silverline. So I do have a name picked out, and I'm just hoping that the name matches my baby's, face or something. Because you don't want to be looking like a Fred when you know when you should have been a Chris. That's just not cute because nobody would ever remember your name. Who will be with you during labor? I wanted it to be my best friend. My best friend doesn't live in Atlanta with me, so it's going to be a really good friend of mine. She has gone through childbirth herself, and she's also been there for other people during their pregnancy. And I just thought about like how she makes me feel when I'm down, because there have been times during this pregnancy that you will be down, and I just thinking about her and thinking about how she talks to me, I'm like, okay, I think that's the voice. Her voice might be a little bit high, but I can imagine her encouraging me to push harder. Do you have a birth plan? No. I'm extra, but I'm not that extra, right? I want this process that's so complicated to be as simple as possible. I don't care for a water birth or a jello birth. I don't care for any of that extra stuff. I just want to be comfortable, and I want this baby to come out as easy as possible. So I don't have a birthing plan. I don't even know what that means. Will you record your labor? Most likely, I probably will if I'm allowed. Natural or medicated? Medicated, period. Give me all you've got. I ain't playing with y'all. I don't want to hear, oh, ma'am, it's too late. Because I swear to God, I swear to God. Are you scared about labor? Yes, I am. Very scared. I have seen my older sister give birth twice, and it's a lot. So yes, I am very scared. I don't even understand why something so big has to come out from something so little. Leave it up to me. If God had put me in charge of the labor and delivery department, I would have had humans lay egg just like everybody else. Just lay an egg, come back, and then your baby's ready in 9 months. Like, I'm okay with laying an egg. What do you most look forward to after pregnancy? Meeting him for the first time and his little features. I'm looking forward to that because I don't know. I can't imagine somebody picked me to be their mommy, and I just want to know who that person is. Who's that brave soul? Will you breastfeed? I want my baby to have breast milk. If I can produce, I will breastfeed, but probably through a bottle. So I'll pump into a bottle and then breastfeed that way. But I will. The thought of just putting a nipple in his mouth, I don't know yet. We'll see. We'll see. Because if they pop his mouth on my titty and he take it, then I can't stop him. I can't stop him. So I want to give him breast milk, but I might do a mixture of breast milk and formula because as a flight attendant, I'm not always going to be here. And I want to make sure that when I'm not here, he's not just totally dependent on what it is that I have to give. Do you plan to work or be a stay-at-home mom? I would love to be a stay-at-home mom, but I don't have those options. So I will be working. If I win the lottery between now and then, I'll be a stay-at-home mom. It sounds cool. I really want to enjoy this moment with him and just watch him grow and watch and catch all his first steps in life. And, you know, God willing, something changes that makes that very possible. If not, I'll be working. Will you make your own baby's food? To mash the vegetables and stuff? Probably not. I'm sure me making it is better, but uh, they sell baby food, so whichever is easier. Do you have a nursery theme or idea? No, I do not have a nursery. I'm getting a baby crib. I'm getting the baby stuff that the baby needs. The baby will probably not be sleeping with me very much in my bed because mama's planning on getting her groove back after all this is all said and done. I don't need little man blocking, okay? So that was the last question. The other questions that I've gotten on Instagram specifically, was my pregnancy intentional? Like, was this a oops, I did it again type of situation? And no, it wasn't. This was something that I've been planning for a while. I've been planning this pretty much ever since Baby Boo and I broke up. I can chase a relationship anytime, but because of my biological clock, I wasn't going to continue chasing relationships when I knew that I had a baby to make. Another question was, do you have any special guy or girl in your life? And the answer is no, not really. Once I got pregnant, I didn't even bother with dating because I was like, how am I going to date and how would I even explain anything to anyone? I'm sure there are people who date while pregnant, but right now my demands are so huge that whoever that I date during pregnancy will have to go above and beyond, and they have to know me to want to do that. I don't think any new person is going to be running around trying to give me ice cream and stuff and making sure I'm comfortable. Like, you can like a person, but I don't know if they like me like that quickly. I'm focusing on growing this little human in me, and then once the human is grown and I'm comfortable, I'll get back in the dating scene. But for now, we're just gonna keep it this way. Another question was, do I know my donor? I do. I know my donor very well. Actually, my donor is somebody that I have known for roughly about 12 years. Didn't know that he was going to be my donor, but it just worked out that he was open to being a donor. And I'm excited about knowing my donor because that's one of the things that was really important to me. Another question was, what advice do I have for them or for women who are planning or trying to do the same thing that I'm doing? Um, Everybody's situation is very different. I would just say be prayerful. This process for me has been a really good spiritual journey. It's taught me to be patient. It's taught me to be faithful. It's taught me to continue to keep my head up no matter how bad things look. Everybody's process is different, that I couldn't tell you what you should or should not be doing. It just has to work for you. You can plan all day, but some things will never go according to plan. So that's where prayer falls in to say, hey, look, I've planned the best I can, which that's how I felt. I had planned the best I could, and what I couldn't do, I'm leaving it up to God. One advice that I got, don't wait for anyone to do the things that you want to do. Because if you wait hoping that people are going to take on what's important to you as important to them, you're going to be sadly mistaken. If it's something you want to do and a relationship is not in place, or a baby daddy's not in place, or a partner is not in place, whatever it is, if it's what you want to do it, because people will date the hell out of you. Another thing was, when I spoke to elderly women, like my mom, for instance, when I asked her, how was it like being a single mom? How did you get through it? How did you do it? A lot of elderly people will tell you they don't know. These are people who have raised beautiful, intelligent, smart children. and they have no idea how they did it. So it doesn't matter that you've saved up buku amount of money, or you have um, so many people around you that you think you have the support, or nobody around you that you think you don't have any support. A lot of women, when you ask them about how they got through it, a lot of them told me they don't know. It was one day at a time, one day at a time. I felt really lost and scared about doing this thing, but when I heard them talk, like they don't know, nobody knows, nobody has the key, the formula, the sauce, I was like, okay, well, I'll join the gang with no key, formula, sauce, because some of them are doing a great job. So there are a lot more potential single mothers out there, and it's not a curse. It's about you making a decision in your life that works best for you. But again, go for what you want, and don't be worried about what people think about you and your decisions, because it's your life and you're in charge. All right. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate all the love and support. It's been a blessing. I'm blessed, and I just thank God for where I'm at in life right now, because He's the only one that knows how I got here. You know what? I just realized what I do like about being pregnant. These titties, okay? These titties is what's up. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Mwah.